Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Well, Marya Montoya was born into horse racing. She is the daughter of Hall of Famer Goose Heimer, who was a trainer here at Parks. She won a stakes recently down at Laurel Park in the Miss Disco Stakes with Talk to the Judge, a really nice filly, and we caught up with her at her barn. Excited to be here with Marya Montoya, and you're no newcomer to horse racing, but you're having a really great summer. Talk to the Judge just won the Miss Disco Stakes. Just let's first talk about your really nice filly.
So I got her from David Wright. He's a longtime owner, and he sent her to me right from the farm, and she was quirky, you know, liked the buck, liked the play. They told me she needed a quiet rider, and you know, she just fits our program.
She's had some really fast works. I know you were really high on her, and she has not let you down. Talk about just her natural ability.
You know, she's hard on herself. She likes to breeze fast, so we usually keep the exercise rider on her. This year, we finally started putting the jock back on her to breeze, but we don't breeze her that often. You know, we try to, you know, if she's going to run in 3 weeks, you know, we'll do something simple, you know, two weeks out.
Talk about the stakes win down in Laurel Park. Did you have a lot of confidence going in, and what were your feelings as she crossed the wire first?
Well, you know, at home, she's got a great record. Every time we shipped, she had the worst luck. So we went to Delaware. She grabbed both quarters, missed 12 days of training, you know, so we had to throw that race out. Took her, tried her on the turf, wasn't bred for the turf, hated the turf. So, you know, a little uneasy going into the 7/8. I knew she'd be in front. You know, Victor was saying, oh, there's a lot of speed. I said, I'm telling you, she's got a lot of speed. I said, just hang on and try to slow her down. So, you know, she hung on and fought gamely, because at the quarter pole, I would have said she's beat because they just swallowed her up.
I've had so much fun coming to the barn and visit her with you. She's just absolutely stunning. What's next for her?
You know what? We haven't really decided. I'd love for them to throw like a little 3-year-old filly stake up here, but I don't see it in the cards. You know, maybe Dave will do something for the locals. I know Butch and John and some of the other ones have those type of horses. So, you know, she's a 2 other than now, and I was trying to keep her against straight 3-year-old fillies for the rest of the year, but that might not happen.
You have another budding star in your barn, Mo Visitor. He won the crowd pleaser for another trainer, and then you guys acquired him from this sale.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he was my top pick at the sale. I really had to talk my owner on him a little bit. You know, he had some other horses picked out. You know, he's a marathon type of guy. And I said, you know, with a PA bred, it's hard to go wrong. He had his 1X, his 2X, his PA 2X. So, you know, our only concern with him was he won in the slop, which was his only dirt race. Sometimes turf horses will do that, you know, is if he would go to the dry track, which obviously he excelled at.
How good did it feel knowing that, you know, you picked out a really nice horse and you got that win in your return on investment?
Oh, I was thrilled. I mean, and I was glad that my owner, David, had faith in me to actually do this. So, yeah, we were really excited. I think he ran a 93 buyer that day. So he got nominated to one of the stakes for the PA Breds, and he got nominated to the Smarty Jones. But, you know, we'll have to see how those races come up. There's even a 2 other then, so.
Well, lots to look forward to. And you're a talented horsewoman. You grew up right here at Parks Racing. Tell a little bit our fans about what it was like growing up with your dad, Goose.
I got really lucky. I mean, I was hot walking at 7. At probably 11 or 12, I was running horses. In the summer, my dad would give me 2 or 3 horses to rub, and I would actually go out in the rec hall and jog and gallop horses around when I was about 14. You can't do that anymore, but, you know, it gave me a good foundation. You know, we had a horse farm, you know, the last year before my dad died. He died when I was 15, so I got a lot in a short amount of time, but, you know, it was great. I mean, I knew right then that this is what I wanted to do.
What do you love so much about horse racing?
You know what, I love, you know, dealing with the horses every day. I love, like, seeing them excel. They're like your kids. You know, it's like, you know, your kid graduating kindergarten, or your kid, you know, everything that they do. I mean, you're excited more for them than you are for yourself.
I always love going to Marya's barn. She has such a bond with her horses, and I always say that they're very broke, which just means they'll do anything she asks them to do. She spends a lot of time with them, and it really shows. She's got some nice horses right now.
And she's obviously got a great story to tell. You guys got a chance to talk to her. I talked to her a little before that and wrote about it on Let'sGoRacingParks.com this week.